Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Dyro here with another Options and Play video update. So today is the FOMC rate decision. Just a big event for the market. Remains to be seen whether it's more creates more volatility than the CPI yesterday. But there certainly have been several recent Fed meetings that have seen really wild swings across the market, and the way we're set up right now, and just considering how big of a week it is and how much has been expected coming into the week, it certainly seems like we could be due for a really busy afternoon. Now, for most of you that have been trading for a while, I'm sure you have been involved, or you've traded through a bunch of these Fed days and these rate decision announcements. So you'll know that there often can be a lot of head fakes, or at least one head fake. So one of the things you really want to do is just be careful. Be a little bit more patient, possibly, because oftentimes you get like a spike right at 2 o'clock when the policy statement and the interest rate decision is announced, and that could be a little bit whippy as the either like the decision is disseminated, and the language of the statement is kind of like parsed through. And then also typically from 2:30 into maybe like 3 to 3:30 when Powell is hosting his press conference, you can also get like another big move. So there's often about two moves, and they're not always in the same direction. Um, and I'd say of the two, probably the Powell statement or the Powell press conference is probably going to be the more important, and that can really lead to some, like, dramatic swings. Which, I mean, this wasn't FOMC related, but this was the last time Powell spoke, and we had a huge move that session. But also, I mean, just in general, this was the FOMC meeting, so you could see very taily. And we had another meeting in the 21st of September. So here, so you can see another session that was very taily. So definitely something that you want to really be mindful of, chasing prices. Like, either wait for your levels, or maybe wait for like a cleaner, higher volume move. And I'd say, and we talked about this in our option sessions, but if you're looking to open volatility strategies, meaning like straddles or strangles, I think it's probably better to wait until really close to the event, because sometimes you can see some movement ahead of time, either like the morning, like we're in right now, or even the early afternoon, and that can kind of like shift like the setup of the straddle or the strangle, right? Like, you don't want to see like a big move between noon and 2 o'clock, and all of a sudden your straddle is maybe now deeper in the money on the bull side, and all of a sudden, like, you have like 75% of the risk on the bull side and 25% of the risk on the bear side. Like, that kind of throws off the dynamic of the straddle, right? So if you're looking to do those volatility strategies, like waiting right until like the last minute could be helpful, just to make sure you got like that balance that you're really targeting going into the event. Okay, so that's like straddles or strangles. And just lastly, for reference, as of this video right now, the Qs are still pricing in about 6.25 for the remainder of today, and SPY is pricing in about 7, which to me seems about fair. I mean, that seems, considering how big of a move we've had the last few Fed days, that seems fair. After yesterday, it's going to be interesting to see how we do close, because yesterday was a big gap and then a big pullback, and with the SPY and the Qs at some really key levels, right? With the 200-day right here, you can see the 200-day and the top of the year-to-date downtrend. I mean, how we finish today could really set the tone for the remainder of the week, and even for the remainder of the year. Okay, so food for thought, but should be a busy afternoon. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about trading events with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Have a great night. Stay well, and I will talk to you